I don't know if these guys are getting paid to lie, or maybe they're just stupid. Maybe a doctorate, maybe a degree in medicine does not make you smart. I don't know. But please listen to this guy, okay? If he makes sense to you, well, God bless, I'm not here to fight you, but listen to this guy, what he says. Just listen to him.
77 countries have now reported cases of Omicron, and the reality is that Omicron is probably in most countries, even if it hasn't been detected yet. Omicron is spreading at a rate we have not seen with any previous variant. We're concerned that people are dismissing Omicron as mild. Even if Omicron does cause less severe disease, the sheer number of cases could once again overwhelm unprepared health systems. I need to be very clear. Vaccines alone will not get any country out of this crisis. Countries can and must prevent the spread of Omicron with measures that work today. It's not vaccines instead of masks. It's not vaccines instead of distancing. It's not vaccines instead of ventilation or hand hygiene. Do it all. Do it consistently. Do it well.
This guy is still saying we still need to wear masks and social distance and sanitize 2 years after the pandemic has started. A year after we've had how many vaccines do we have now? 4, 5? Somehow to end the pandemic, it's a quote, to end the pandemic, we still need to wear masks, vaccinate, and wear mask, and wear mask, and wear mask, and wear mask, and social distance, and lockdown, and lockdown, and lockdown. Does it matter how many jobs we lose? No, it doesn't matter to him. He's still a millionaire. He still gets paid by China and everyone else. Of course, his kids will never be hungry. His kids will never be in poverty. So, of course, he's not worried. He's advocating for more lockdowns, of course. Somehow, every time I listen to these people, they always say to end the pandemic, for us to get out of the pandemic, we have to do this. But somehow, they never mention the goal. They never mention the point at which we need to reach in order for them to say, okay, the pandemic is now over. What is the point we have to reach? They've never said it. Have you noticed? None of them have ever said, after we do this, the pandemic is over. Because at first they were saying, come on. If we vaccinate 70% of the people, it's over. Done. Game over, yo. Just vaccinate 70% of your people and the pandemic is over. They vaccinate 70%, the pandemic is not over. In fact, the pandemic is getting worse in terms of infections. Countries vaccinate 90% of the people, still the pandemic is not over. Some countries have vaccinated over 100% of the population, still the pandemic is not over. But this guy told us, just vaccinate and the pandemic will be over. Okay? But now, no. Vaccination will not end the pandemic, okay? The pandemic will end by vaccination, okay? Of course, we need to give Pfizer money. We have to give Moderna money, of course. Come on. Johnson has to make some billions of dollars. Of course. I understood. Okay, you need to vaccinate. But in order for us to keep the fear in the population, in order for us to make sure the population is scared to death, we need to make sure there's still social distancing. So as long as the social distance, they can always remember when in public, there's always COVID-19, I need to get my booster shot, I need to boost the booster, and I need to boost and boost. So of course we need to social distance and sanitize and wear masks, okay, and wear masks. We can't just social distance, we need to wear masks too, of course, because obviously if social distancing works, we still need to wear masks even though social distancing. But it's fine. But however, I still have that question. What is the point we have to reach in order for these people to say the pandemic is over? Because remember, decades after the flu is still with us. We still get the flu. Even today, the flu is still killing people. Okay, in 2016, the flu in the US has killed 70,000 people, and in South Africa, it killed around 40,000 people. That's the flu that was there 100 years ago. It's still killing people today. So, but these people are saying we need to get rid of COVID-19. Somehow we fail to get rid of the flu, but somehow we're going to get rid of COVID-19. These people somehow believe it. Does anyone think these people know what they're doing? Oh, maybe I think they do know what they're doing. They're trying to get Pfizer as much money as possible. Maybe that's the goal. So obviously I won't blame them if that's the goal. Of course, it means these guys are geniuses, man. They were able to convince people like Tove here, Tove Asukas, that somehow the world is about to end. We need to jab the kids. We need to jab your futures. You need to jab. Everything must be jabbed, okay? Jab everything. Your boob, jab. Everything must be jabbed, okay? According to this woman. A kid, a 12-year-old, 5-year-old, 2-year-old, 60, everyone must be jabbed, okay? Please think for yourself, people. Think for yourself. Use your brain for once.